Our region's business is sponsored by PNC for the achiever in you.
It is autumn in our region, the time of year when corporations and individuals exercise their philanthropic impulses by stepping up to support the annual United Way campaign. This year, PNC Bank is leading the charge on behalf of the corporate community of Pittsburgh, but in an unusual twist on past campaigns, instead of a single chair from PNC, the company has delivered two who are co-chairing. To lead the charge on the United Way on behalf of the United Way this year. Karen Larimer is Chief Customer Officer at PNC, and Greg Jordan is General Counsel. And welcome. Good to have you both here.
Thank you.
Or I guess I should actually say thank you for hosting us here at PNC. We're actually in your brand new studio in your brand new building.
Yes, it's exciting. We'll be moving in this weekend.
Oh, okay. So you're not even in yet.
No, we're not. So you're one of the first.
So we're one of the first. Well, this is exciting. We're actually planning to come back in a few weeks and do the building top to bottom. So we'll give the viewers a real sense of this. It's really a spectacular addition to the skyline here in Pittsburgh. So congratulations for that as well.
Thank you.
But we're here today to talk about the United Way. And I guess, Karen, you're on the board. So clearly this is something that's near and dear to your heart to begin with.
It absolutely is. When I got involved with the United Way, it was a great way for me to get inside and understand the story of how we deliver for the communities. And I found it to be a very unique way of bringing together the independent agencies that are out there helping to serve people every day, but to bring them together around very specific programs and needs within our community, such that the United Way services get delivered to the people most in need. And I have to mention, do it in an extremely efficient manner.
Well, how efficient exactly? What does it cost to gather all this money and dispense it to all the organizations that are United Way partners?
I think we're operating at about a 7% overhead right now, which I have to say is one of the very best in the country. So that number has continued to come down and is an extremely well-managed organization.
Well, yeah, in general, how do we do? I mean, Pittsburgh's a very competitive place, right? We love to compete on the sports field. When it comes to raising money for social services, how do we stack up against other United Ways?
It's an amazing program year after year. The United Ways have been struggling a little bit in some parts of the country. Here in Pittsburgh, we've been able to not only keep it going, but grow it each year. And that's our mission this year. Last year, 34.7 million was collected. And our goal was to beat that and keep that success rate going. So it's fun to be part of a winning team.
Well, it always is. What do you think is the secret of the success here? How has our region managed to do better than other programs across the country?
I do think it is the unique way that we're bringing the agencies together to work and created these innovative programs that I can tell you, as I talk to other United Way leaders across the country, they don't have the same focus on things like frail seniors, the veterans, women, those very particular areas of needs where we form programs that address the needs that those groups of people have, and we don't find that operating that way across the country.
And these are what you see them on the United Way form at work. These are the impact funds.
They
is what
are.
They're called.
They are.
Yeah.
Thanks for drawing attention to that. They are the impact funds, and they are a great way to give to the United Way when you make your donation.
And why are they important? What makes giving through that vehicle better than, for example, or more significant perhaps than just picking your favorite charity and writing it in?
Well, it allows the funds to go where they're most needed. Veterans, the elderly, people in need of transportation assistance, education. It's really going right at the targeted needs. I think the other thing, Bill, is the campaign here has evolved over the years. In the old days, it was the giant companies that really drove it all. Today, big companies, including ours, are right in the middle of it. But there are 700 companies in Pittsburgh that are involved. And that change, I think, has also helped. Those companies in particular, including small companies, can make a big impact by using the impact funds, whether you're a 5-person design firm or a 55,000 person bank.
The other big thing that's happened here is there's been a real emphasis on women leadership in the United Way. Is that something else that was sort of hatched here in our region?
Well, it is. You do find that across all of the regions, but I will tell you that the Allegheny County area has picked it up and run with it. So we have a lot of momentum. It is the fastest growing area of the United Way Impact Funds, and I'm really proud of the women leaders in this community. And we offer benefits for women who sign up for the Women's Leadership and check that box. They get some networking opportunities and great ways to engage in the community, so it's really worth the stepping up as a leader.
And I wonder too, if it was 37.5 or 34.7 last year, for 34.7 last year. But was that enough to take care of all the need and the demand and all the issues in the community?
Well, United Way helped 180,000 people in our region last year, but there's never enough. You know, there are people that just need help. And one of the great things about being involved is we hear the stories of people who've been helped and now are helping others. And when you hear that, it sort of reinforces why we do this.
Well, it's such a long tradition of philanthropy here in our region. It's nice for each of us as individuals, at least once a year, to have an opportunity to step up.
Yes, and we have over 60,000 people who step up through the corporate giving programs that we have, which is pretty phenomenal.
Well, it's really exciting. Congratulations for taking the lead this year. Good luck with the program. Hope you beat last year's total by at least $1. Hopefully we'll do that. Karen Larimer and Greg Jordan from PNC, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Bill.
And we'll be back in a minute with a little more dollars and cents. Stay with us.